Hello, everybody. We do apologize to you. Something happened. There was no start button on our Hangout, so we had to reset up a whole new link, getting into 3 different places where it has to play to let everybody watch it via our channel. Because what we do is we have Coach B Gold Nuggets, and that is the one for all of the Lead Lightning and the Power Lead System big group. And then we also have share codes going, mine personally, and then everybody else in the community. So I had to go in, set up a new Hangout, put it in all 3 areas, and now here we are live. So sometimes things happen when you're dealing with technology, and we had logged in and logged out several times, and it still did not give us a start button. So all I did was set up another one, get it in your TV channel, and now hopefully you are watching it live. Barry, you might want to check and see that everybody on the page is being able to see what we're broadcasting here. But anyway, my name is Dottie Berry. I am known as the Google Hangout Maiden. I'm a coach, a trainer, a consultant, and a speaker, and I love what I do. So I'm excited tonight to have people on here who are maybe guests of people who are already in our marketing system. Or if you are new, what we're covering here tonight is how do I get started in Lead Lightning and Power Lead System? I mean, I see people saying this all the time, even though, you know, they get emails as to where to go and sort of how to get started. Sometimes it's just good to have a set time where you go, okay, I'm going to go watch that, and I'm going to really see how do I get started. So before we actually do that, though, I'm going to introduce Barry Tuck. Barry, are you there?
Hey, Dottie, I'm here.
Hey, great to have you tonight. Don't you love it when technology goes kind of crazy?
Well, actually, no, but it's a learning curve. But it's good. It's a learning curve. We were able to bounce back from that, and I think situations like this help us build our resiliency muscle. So that we, it was frustrating at first for this to happen, but we found a workaround, and we dust ourselves off and keep going.
There you go. And we were able to communicate to people on the page so that they knew to hang on tight for a few minutes. But Barry, it's so great to have you. And let me just share a little bit about Barry. I mean, Barry's in the Air Force, and he's getting ready real soon to be transferred to Japan. What a great opportunity that is. But he's an amazing young man who just recently turned 25, and he is learning internet marketing. And I've been, just privileged to work with him and serve as a mentor in some way to him. So Barry, when you got started, you start thinking about, how do you get started? What do you think are some of the most important things when people are getting started in Lead Lightning or Power Lead System?
Well, when I started with Power Lead System, there was no Lead Lightning because that's such a new addition to our system here. One of the biggest things that helped me a lot was taking time out of my day to go through the training and to actually just plug and play, trial and error. I understand what it's like to be tired and feel like you don't have enough hours in the day. Meanwhile, I don't have like a family and kids that I'm taking care of like some people do. I was working grave shift at the time. I was getting up around 10 o'clock at night, and I was working until about 8 or 9 o'clock the next morning, sometimes later. So I understand that, working all night, I come home, the last thing I wanted to do was to do anything productive. I've been working all night, so all I wanted to do was just go to bed. But I would dedicate at least 30 minutes of my time in the morning to watch the training video. Now, Dottie, sometimes I fell asleep on those videos, but the next day I went right back through that video again. And the power behind a video is that you can pause and implement, watch and implement. And if you don't get it right the first time, that's okay. I didn't get it right the first time. Dottie could tell you, the pages that I first made when I started with the Power Lead System were very amateur. But now I've gotten that skill under my belt that I can make some pretty decent and attractive pages now to hopefully get in some of those opt-ins that I need. So we're going to go over that today, and I'm looking forward to see what Dottie's going to show. And I know when the two of us get together, it's going to be jam-packed of nuggets. So I'm ready to rock this thing, Dottie.
Hey, thanks, Barry. Listen, it's so true. I mean, the most important thing that you can do is to get started. I mean, just do it, as Nike always said, because that's the biggest problem is people sit around going, what do I do? How do I get started? Well, the honest truth is just do something. You know, if you've gotten lead lightning, now let's just clarify here, okay, so that people understand. Lead lightning is actually only $7 one time. Yes, for all your whole life, $7 one time. And what do you get with that? Well, we're going to show you in a minute. But those of you who are guests, you might be wondering, well, somebody invited me to this and they mentioned lead lightning and they mentioned power lead system. And what is the difference? We're going to show you a little bit about that. So when we log in our back office, the first thing we're going to show you is go to the Getting Started guide, okay? And in that, you're going to see the lead lightning links. And the $7 is just a tremendous value, though, I can tell you that, because you get a contact management system. You might be thinking, what is a contact management system? Well, it keeps all the names like in a file so that you can send out to those people. You can email out to those people. And if you don't have something like that, you're going to be trying to cut and paste to each person, and that's just not very effective or very efficient. So what internet marketing does, it helps you, okay, create a list, first of all. And we've said this many times before, it's not a matter of if you're going to do that, if you're going to be having a business in what we call this new age of internet marketing, it's going to be when. When do you start doing this? The longer you put it off, the longer it is till the time where you have a list that you can then communicate with. And we call this the high tech, high touch, because the high tech is creating the leads on the list. And the high touch is reaching out to them, giving them a phone call if you have, giving them a phone call. It's like the old phone, huh, Barry?
That's right.
I'm showing my age there, huh? Yeah, imagine that. No, seriously, you know, call them on the phone if you can, when you have a phone number. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started and show you a few things. And I'm going to let Barry take you in his back office and kind of go through what he's talking about, the training system. I'll cover the first part, Barry. How about that? Go in and show them the Getting Started guide. Because one thing I want people to really feel when you come here is that you can do this. I'm serious. We say this each time, but you know, there's different people that see our hangouts, but neither one of us had a list when we started. That's the nature of internet marketing. Nobody had that. Everybody starts at the same place, at zero. So don't let that deter you. If you're a guest tonight, don't say, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to get started. Don't have a list. That's okay. You're going to create one. And you can get back with the person who invited you if you're at Coach B Gold Nuggets, because there's no link right there for you to, you know, click onto. If you're on one of our share code pages, it's great, because if you invited somebody to that page, you have Get Lead Lightning right there where the person can click right there and sign up, pay their $7. I mean, I don't know, but Barry, do you ever waste $7 on something?
More times than I should, but yes.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I realize maybe everybody can't upgrade to get the more customizable system. If you can, I highly recommend it. But that $7 value is just fantastic. So let me get my glasses on here, get ready, and go ahead and screen share. I'm just going to go here to the entire screen. Now it's going to kind of go into infinity there. Do you see that happening?
Yes, I see it.
Okay, let me get back on some of the other. I'm going to go right in here to admin. Can you see that now, Barry?
Yes, I see your. Yes, I do.
Okay, you see the back office?
I do. Can you increase your screen to full view? Because I still see the infinity behind it.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, that's weird. Let me stop that. Hang on just a second. I'm not sure why that would be doing that. Let me screen share again. I'm going to click on this. See if you see that this time.
All right, we're looking good now.
All righty then. I tell you what, we're just having a rock and roll with technology tonight. You just never know what's going to happen.
Hey,
Is
but
that
this
what
is the
we're
power
doing?
of two on a hangout, right?
What's that?
So this is the power of two on a hangout.
There you go. I mean, Hangouts are live. There is no like delay button or anything like that. So anyway, let me just show you. All I've done is logged in here. So let me log out. Let me just see if I can log out here. And well, it doesn't seem to want to log out right now. So I'm going to the point is, when you get in here, you're going to end up where it says getting started. Let me just get back over here. All right. You see where it says getting started here. That's
Yes.
what happens when you log in. Okay. And it's going to ask you different things. It's going to ask you if you have Power Lead System, which is the upgrade from Lead Lightning, we're going to explain those distinctions, then you can get your own custom domain. If you do not have the upgrade, you cannot get your custom domain. But I have one, so that's green. If I didn't have a custom domain, it would be red. Become an affiliate, at the goal level. That is completed, okay? Add your picture, free ad secrets, and Social Profit Academy. So I have all those courses. Everything has been done that I could possibly do in here. Now, when you get Lead Lightning that cost you $7, guess what? Every time you share that link and somebody gets Lead Lightning from you, you're going to make $6. How cool is that, Barry?
It's a winner for me.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click the easy button. I mean, is that easy or not? I mean, you can't get much easier than that. So when you have Lead Lightning, you're not going to have some functionality of the back office, okay? Because those are customizable things. But what you are going to have is access to all the training that Barry's going to show you in a minute. And you're going to be able to get started in 3 simple steps. 1, 2, 3. First of all, we're going to ask you to join our Facebook group. All you have to do is click here, and then you are going to be able to join it. And one of the administrators, I'm one of them, will just approve you being in the group. Now, why do you want to do that? Well, let's say that you come in with Barry or myself or somebody else. We're just one person. Guess what if you call us up on the phone, and you will have access to our phone number, because like right here, I can go down and whoever your person that brought you in, their information is going to be right here. People pick up the phone and call them. I call people all the time, leave messages, but sometimes they don't call back. But this is what I recommend you do. Come in here and call the person whose link you came in on and get some help from them. But what if you can't get them? Well, if you're in the Facebook group, gosh, Barry, have you just seen everybody being so helpful in there?
Oh, yes. I mean, with the group of what I think we're like 12,000 people now,
Yeah.
and you can't post a question without it being responded to almost immediately.
Oh, yeah. It's like everybody in there is willing to help you. It's one of the most amazing groups I've ever seen, because you have to consider everybody comes in with different people in there, but they're more than willing to give you answers, give you feedback. It's really great. So anyway, make sure you go in there, call the person whose link you came in on, and whether you're in Lead Lightning or Power Lead System, it's going to give you somebody there, okay? So that's your personal person to help you, but the whole Facebook group is there. So you join the Facebook group, and then you choose which links below to advertise, link A or link B. Now, referral link A, they go ahead and give you a link. I mean, if you came into Lead Lightning, you wouldn't have to do one single thing. You could actually take this link, and I'm going to go over here and show you, and you just put that in, and it's going to give you a video. And Todd Gross is a great marketing expert who actually did the videos here for the Done For You system. And this is going to be your link. So you can send that to people you know in other businesses, because if you have a business and it's not the same as somebody else, this is one of the best ways in the world to help them. say to them, hey, how would you like me to help you build your business? Especially if you're in the same niche, they may be blown away. They're like, what? You're willing to help me? And you say, yeah, I'm willing to help you. So somebody can come in with their name and email, and they're going to be able to get access to Lead Lightning. Okay. Now, when you come back here, all right, this one, if you use A, that is going to promote Lead Lightning. Okay. Now, if you come here and use referral link B, it's going to promote Lead Lightning and your primary business. Now, if you put your primary business in here, so put your primary business in there, update it once you have it in there, and then here's what's going to happen. Even though this link, let me just go to this link right here. You put this link in, and you might say,
it's taught.
Well, that looks exactly the same to me. Well, it is and it isn't. The difference is this link is attached to a different autoresponder. And that autoresponder introduces people not only to Lead Lightning, but to your business. Now, Barry, let me ask you this. Does it matter whether it's a restaurant or a real estate business or a direct sales company? Does that matter?
It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter if you have your own products, a blog. You can put that link to go wherever you want them to go.
Yeah. And you can even change it up from time to time. Let's say that this week you had it going to your blog. Next week you might have it going to your restaurant. The next week you might have it going to something else. Let's say you have 2 different businesses. So you can change that up from time to time. And whatever business you have in there at that time, when that person clicks on that link, then that autoresponder will contain whatever business link you have in there at the time. Does that make sense to you, Barry?
Makes sense to me.
Okay. So that's as simple as it gets, folks. If you have Lead Lightning, you have access to 2 different links, one that promotes only Lead Lightning, one that promotes Lead Lightning in your business, whatever that is, your blog or product, whatever it is. And then you also have a contact management system. Now, why is this valuable? Well, I'm going to tell you why. You can go out there, and there's some great systems out there. GetResponse, Aweber, any of them. And they're going to give you a free trial for 7 days. But after that, it's going to be $19.95 a month and more. And you're only going to be able to bring 500 people onto that list that you're creating. With ours, you can do 30,000. 30,000. Do you realize the value of that? It would cost you hundreds of dollars in Aweber to have, if you built your list of 30,000, and they would charge you more. So that in and of itself makes Lead Lightning at only $7 an incredible value. So again, if you're new, I want you to just watch and see what you do here, okay? You first get your links, and then you go, okay, I've got links. What do I do with them? That's a great question. There's all types of things you can do. Now, one of the things I want to point out is I want you to look at the tabs. Now, again, some of these tabs may not be available to you if you're in Lead Lightning versus Power Lead System, but the majority of them are. It's the functionality that is sometimes not available to you if you are not in what's called the upgrade to Power Lead System. But it is going to give you ways to promote your business with text links, email swipe, banners, articles. Look at all this that is available here. You know, it's just amazing. So what I would recommend, if you are new, after you go to the Getting Started, just go to whatever tab you see that is available to you and actually go through the drop-down boxes, okay, and see what you have access to. And watch any video, just like Barry said. Now, he's going to show you a whole training system, but just like he said, watch videos. People, why should we do more work than you? When people call me up and they say, what do I do? My first question is, have you watched the videos? If they say no, I simply say, now let me ask you something. Why should I do more work than you? And they start laughing. They go, well, probably you shouldn't. I said, you're right, I shouldn't. So if you go back and watch the videos and you write down questions that you still don't understand, then come back to me and I will be more than welcome to answer your question. But guess what happens, Barry, when they do that?
They have their questions already answered.
Yeah, you bet. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, and this is how you want to mentor other people too. Don't be going and doing more work than that person is willing to do. Because if you do, you're really not being fair to them. You're not training them properly as to how to train the people that they bring into the system. Okay? Now, that's about lead lightning. Now, I'm going to show you a few things about creating web pages. Okay? You see where it says create web pages? Can you see that, Barry?
Yes.
Well, when you go to create web pages, you're not going to be able to create custom pages if you are not already upgraded. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when you upgrade from Lead Lightning, it's called Power Lead System, and it's called the Gold Membership. And the total monthly for that is $30 for your product and $23.97 a month in order to be an affiliate, which gives you a tremendous opportunity to create commissions. When we were talking about with Lead Lightning and you share your link and somebody comes in for $7 and you make $6, well, guess what? You have much more available to you when you can get commissions. Now, on all of the pages, whether it's the share code page that you're looking at right now or the Coach B Gold Nuggets, there should be a chart that gives you a comparison, okay? And an FAQ and that type of thing. And in the FAQ, you can see exactly what type of commissions are available. But I can tell you that it's a very, very lucrative, commission. And it's what's called a pass-up. Now, in many pass-up systems, you do not get any money created for yourself when somebody passes up for you. But guess what? In our system, you do. You get a 50% match. So you don't have to worry about micromanaging the people you bring in because you're afraid they might pass up. Folks, there is enough money for everybody in this world. You don't have to go in a state of mind of lack. If you create a state of mind of abundance, you're going to find that there's more than enough available. And, that's part of the mindset that you have to create for yourself as you begin to do internet marketing. Most of the time, what holds people back more is their mindset, not so much their skills sometimes. Sometimes they start having those skills, but their mindset has not caught up with their skill level. So that's another story and another training that we'll do later. But anyway, let me just click right here on create web pages, okay? So just notice right here that you can create with a custom template or with a blank template. So if I click there, I could then use one that has an opt-in form and one that does not have an opt-in form. So I'm going to choose one that has an opt-in form, okay? Now, that's all I've done. Barry, did you learn how to point and click?
Well, I already know how to do that, but yeah.
Yeah. So that's really all you do here is point and click. And you look at the different templates and you simply decide which one do I want to use. You can set up all different kinds of templates, okay? And the great thing about this is when you set up these templates, you can go make a copy of any of them. And once you make a copy, you can make changes, okay? So let me just use this one, okay? It's a full screen image. I'm just going to click on that, all right? Now, you're going to see right here that there's 3 different ones. And the reason is you can use one with just an email. You can use one with email and phone number, or you can, and name, or you can use one with name and email. Now, Barry, why don't you cover for us? Let's get you involved here while I'm showing this. how would you recommend to people which one they choose under what circumstances?
Okay, Dottie, what I would start off with is first you have to know your audience. Who are you appealing to? Is this someone that's a cold market or a warm market prospect? So normally, like if you're have a video on YouTube or you're sharing a link on a website and traffic is going to see that link that you don't know personally, I would choose option number 3 with just the email only, because that person doesn't know you. You haven't built a relationship yet. So the way that I would do that is just the email only. And the reason why I say that works is because people will give out their email a lot quicker than they will give you their name and phone number because they don't know you. But say you have an autoresponder series, which we'll go over that later, the system also includes. If you follow up with your prospects with value, then you offer a training and they want to learn more of what you have to offer, then you can say register now with your name, number, and email, and then now you've got that person's contact information. So that's why that's how I would use the 3 interchangeably.
Yeah, and that's great feedback, Barry, because you're right. When you haven't yet established the relationship and you're just wanting to start building your list, well, build it. Get some solo ads, do some Facebook marketing, and again, all of these things are available to you. Share your link with people in other companies. Build your list. Be intentional about that. Now, if it's a group that you've already established some contact with, then you might, and you have something new to share with them. Let's say you're going to do a boot camp or something. Then you're going to want to collect their phone number. And if they're already on your list, they're going to be more apt to give you that phone number if you've been providing them value. And then with that phone number, you can begin to what? Reach out and touch. Do the high touch versus just the high tech. So let's just choose one right here. Since we're talking about list building, let's just choose this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and choose it. Now you're going to notice you simply go through the steps. And if I want to do this, I'm just going to say test for lead lightning and power lead system training. And I'll just put a date here, September 1st. Okay? So then what you do, you put in here whatever you want to show up when somebody clicks on that link. Okay? So let's just say that get the best lead system on the planet. Okay? You can put whatever you want in there. And then right here, this is where you choose the actual domain. Now, this is why this is a custom one, okay? If you have not upgraded from Lead Lightning to the Gold membership, which is Power Lead System and is $53.97 a month, then you can't, first of all, you can't get a custom domain. Now, you can get a loaner for a while. Let me just make that stipulation. But the thing about getting a loaner is, if you put that link out there very much and then you don't have that loaner one, that could trip you up a little. I prefer to go ahead and get a custom domain. Now you're going to see right here that I have lots of them because I have them for different reasons. But when somebody's just coming into our system and is upgraded to Gold, I recommend that they get something that says with like Barry Tuck or with CoachB.com or whatever it is, so that they have a lot of flexibility and they're beginning to brand themselves. Okay. Does that make sense, Barry?
Yes.
Now, people say, why do you have with Coach B or whatever? And I say, well, think about it. What if you had success with Coach B? Well, you're going to read it, success with Coach B. And see, I'll tell you this, if you have the actual domain name successwithcoachb.com or something like that, then lots of times Facebook will block those kind of links, but they don't block these, and these are called subdomains, okay? Anytime the www is missing here and you substitute something else, that's called a subdomain. Now, here's why I recommend that you get something that brands you, okay, and gives you a lot of flexibility, because let's say you can only afford one custom domain. Well, this, you can do anything with it. Or what if it was, Go Solar or get unplugged, with Coach B. In other words, you can have an unlimited number of subdomains, okay? So you could have success over and over again with Coach. I mean, I'm just trying to do one here so that I can show you what it would look like. Now, here you can send an autoresponder. Remember the different ones that I said with lead lightning and all? This will show you here that when that second link that I showed you earlier, this is the autoresponder attached to that. It says lead lightning opt-ins, lead lightning and primary. See, that's 17 messages because it's introducing them to your business. Lead lightning only is only a 9-message autoresponder. Now that's done for you. Once you have a customizable system.
Dottie, I need to interject.
Yeah.
I want them to know that this is on step 3. And when you click the drop-down menu, you can see it on your computer, but the drop-down menu is not showing up on the Hangout here.
Oh, yeah, because
so I just wanted to bring that up to let them know that that's where they're seeing that there.
Oh, okay.
Should be seeing that.
The drop-down doesn't show up. But anyway, what I do is I just go down here and I'm going to choose some type of, autoresponder series that I want to use. So let's just say that I even though this is a custom page, let's say that I wanted to introduce them to lead lightning. Well, I could come up here, click here. Now, can you see that, Barry?
No, drop-down menus don't show on Google Hangouts all the time.
Yeah, but I've chosen it now. Can you see it?
Oh, yes, I see that.
Okay. Now that I've chosen it, you can see it. So what I'm saying is, let's say I used, rather than just the done for you link, let's say that I wanted to create a really customizable kind of something here, okay? And hook that in. Now, and I can lead it to any website, okay? So whatever website you wanted to lead it to, you could right here. So if I just wanted to, I'm just going to put something in just to have that. Now, that's step 4. Step 5 is description, keywords. You might have lead lightning. You might have power lead system. You might have online marketing. You might have internet marketing. Whatever you want to put in there, and then you would give a description right here. So I'm just going to put some X's in there because we want to get moving on here. So I'm going to change that to the web page. Now, I can either keep the current background or I can click on it and get another one. I'm just going to leave it. Now, I can edit the text, okay? I can edit the text right now because this is a custom one, all right? This isn't one that I'm copying that was a done for you one. This is a custom one. So I can go right here and I can go, that led me to spend $7 to get a system, to get a lead system, okay, that pays me $6 each time, okay? So I might just do something like that. You can put whatever you want here. I'm just trying to show you that you can change that. And then you save this, all right? Now you can come and you can view your page. So you just see that in that instance, all I did was take them to a page. And then if I enter my email right here, you always want to test everything. And you go and you get the little CAPTCHA box. And you go, okay, let's see if it's working right. It says I've already been here, which is true. So I'm going to say, no, just continue the tour. Don't send me the email campaign, okay?
To take the opportunity to introduce myself.
All that is, introducing somebody to what I'm doing. So I just wanted to show you how easy that is to put something together on a custom page. Now, Barry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change over to you. I just wanted people to understand that distinction between Power Lead System and Lead Lightning, but I'm going to have you show them some now about the training system, because that's so powerful. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to stop screen sharing and we're going to turn it over to you now.
All right, well, here I go. Okay, can you see my screen, Dottie?
I sure can.
Okay, so I'm at the log. I've already logged into the PowerLead system, which is mycompanyadmin.com. So I'll click here to see those updates again. So here's your getting started page. Click here, the easy button. Dottie's gone over a lot of this already. And these videos here, Dottie, are just simply amazing. They're very simple and it's super easy. Take a tour of our system and how do you market your link. Those will get you started. But if you're requesting additional training, here's what I want to show you is our training area. It's a library jam-packed of information. So what you do is you create a user.
Here's what's so cool about that. The people who get the $7 system get access to this. Is that amazing or what?
Oh, it's phenomenal. Some of this is pertaining to Lead Lightning, and some of it's PowerLead system. But there's also stuff that goes beyond that that is amazing. So what you would do here is you would create a username and a password. And if you've already done so, just click here to log in next time you come to this screen. So I'm already there. I'm logging in. Okay, so look here. See, it already says first time here, watch this video. So some of the things I would do if I was trying to create a page, and even though I've been in this system for going on I think 9 months now, Dottie, I still come back to the training to do something. Like if it was to insert a picture or a video, something I've done before, but maybe not as frequent enough to remember how to do it every time. I just come back over here to the upper right-hand corner and click on this search bar. And I might type in background picture. And then anything that has anything to do with pictures pops up. 7 cool tricks in 7 minutes. That is a phenomenal video. That goes over so many things. Like how to, like I said, how to put a picture as a background. That's Neil Guest. He gives all those instructions there. And here he broke it down on, what part of the video does he start to go over different things as different tips. Isn't that awesome, Dottie?
I love it. I tell you what, like I said, I don't know where you can get this type of training. Even if you don't have PowerLead system yet, when you watch some of the videos about PowerLead system, it's going to make you want to upgrade if you are going to become proficient in internet marketing. If you're not, then you're probably on the wrong presentation anyway. But most people I know say, how do I get started in internet marketing? And it's not rocket science, and yet it's not overnight skills either that you develop. It's ongoing skills that you develop, just like you've done, Barry. I mean, I've been amazed at how much you've just grown over these last months.
Well, thank you. It's been a journey.
Well, so I got to tell you too, Barry, I got to brag on you here because Mary Jo, I think she's probably, Mary Jo, I hope you're on here tonight. I know you were planning to attend. And Mary Jo, say something on the chat box down there. But anyway, she was just bragging on you the other day about how much more confident you were than even the first time she saw you. So see, it shows up. And when you practice this over and over again, anybody, I would encourage you to start practicing doing Hangouts. We have trainings on how to do Hangouts. And if anybody wants to come on here with Barry and myself, you are more than welcome to. You just reach out and message me and let me know that. In fact, let me just say that right now. If you are a person watching this training tonight, I don't care whether you're a visitor or whether you already have Lead Lightning or PowerLead system, put a note in the chat box and let us know if you would like to come on as a participant on our Hangout. See, we have people watching and we have participants, 2 different things. If you want to be a participant on one of our upcoming Hangouts during September, hey, reach out, let us know. We want to get you on here, don't we, Barry?
Are you there, Dottie?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes. I thought you went away for a little bit.
No.
We could call it the September Spotlight.
There you go.
All right.
Absolutely. That's great.
So back to the training here. We have all kinds of stuff in here, like the YouTube training. Now, that's something I haven't gone over, Dottie, but I think I might go check out some of these videos tonight when I get off of here. We have some marketing. We have some marketing videos. Look how to get your link out there, how to get traffic. Who are some good solo vendors that we recommend? A free rotator link. If you don't know what a rotator link is, that's just simply if you have several websites that you want to send out, you can add those to a rotator and get just one link, and you can decide how often you want it to rotate. You know, click this link every 10 times and switch to the other link. You can set that up. Again, we just have all the solo vendors.
Hey, Barry, just to interject real quick, the value of that rotator is to help you see which links are converting better for you when you go back and sort of assess your ads. So anyway, there's so many details we could share, and I know we're getting up on top of the hour here, so you can see how much is in here. Go ahead, Barry.
All right, that'll be a good topic for next time. We have already email swipes and copies, different text to already insert in the email, so you don't have to come up with your own message. It's just so many things back here. You can just search and search and search. I do want to point out one thing that I liked. It was a video by one of our people, Jeff Mills. Beg, borrow, and buy leads. Do you remember that one?
Yeah. Were you clicking on it? It says not found.
Not found. I'm still searching.
I do remember seeing that. There it is.
So what you just go up here to the search bar and you can search Jeff Mills or Beg, Borrow or anything like that. This video it's pretty long. I had to watch it in I think three increments. But that video is fantastic on getting leads, creating offers, where to find content. I mean, Dottie, this video alone, if you paid the $7 just for that to watch this video, it's worth it. How he just pumped out so much value there.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely, Barry. There's no doubt about it. You know, Jeff Mills is the one who created our Social Profit Academy, which is our course on Facebook marketing. And so when you have a video like that, just offering gold nugget after gold nugget from Jeff, you need to pay $7 if you're just on here tonight, checking it out, saying, oh, I don't know about this. I'm going to tell you what. And think about it. Every Tuesday night, you can come and get free training. I mean, this is going to be the best $7 you ever spend for your business. And then again, if you want to upgrade, I really invite you to. If you're a serious marketer, you're going to upgrade to that so you can do customizable things. But if you're just getting started and that's all you want to do, check it out for a month and use that $7 system. Come on in. It's well worth it.
Then I clicked here on topics. Here are different folders on different things. Business cards, share codes, just all kinds of things. The different how to insert YouTube videos about the embed codes. And then another thing I want to point out are the daily tips. So here's a great way if you really want to break it down and do training just a little bit a day. Here's something I did. Start here. And then the next day, start with, day 1, subdomains. Day 4, how to copy and create an autoresponder. This is so simple. And look, it's 7 of them. By the end of a week, you'll be able to go through and start creating your own pages, and you'll start looking like a pro in no time.
Absolutely.
Was there anything else you wanted me to point out here, Dottie, that I might not have emphasized?
No, I think you did a fantastic job, and we're getting close to the hour here, so I'm just going to bring it back over here, and we'll wind things up. But let me just reach out and say to everybody, thank you so much for attending tonight. We know that your time's valuable, that you spent it with Barry and myself. We really appreciate that. But even more, I really want to thank the people who are visiting tonight or watch this later. You know, we have people all over the world who watch these training videos, and we really appreciate when you come and see them. But, you know, those of you who invited guests, it's a great gift that you gave them to even come and see this training tonight, I think. Not because Barry and I are so great, you know, although I think we're pretty darn good, but not bragging on ourselves. I'm just saying that we have a value because of the system. And folks, system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. All right, that's what a system does. Helps you be more effective, more efficient. If you are not using a system and you are in business today, and I don't care whether you have an online business or an offline business, you've got to have a system to create a list to help you stay in touch with that list. And I'm going to tell you something. If you build that list over the next few years, that list will be like an ATM machine for you. Because the value of every lead is approximately $1, okay, per month. So what does that tell you? That means that if you build a list to 5,000, that list each month will most likely generate you $5,000 a month if you have been paying attention and forming the relationship with that group of people. Now, why is that? Well, the reason is that once you cultivate that list and that relationship, when I say the list simply represents the relationship. And when you cultivate that relationship with people, then they're going to what? Like, know, and trust you. It's not any different online than it is offline. You must establish that trust factor. And so when you do that and you come upon something that you have to offer people and you send it out to the list and say, hey, I have this great whatever. Why don't you check it out? Is everybody going to check that out? No. It's just like being at the buffet at the restaurant. Every single person's not going to order the same kind of pie. That's why they have different types of pies. And so some people, though, are going to say, wow, that sounds pretty cool to me. I think I'll check it out. And if they check it out and it's of value to them, it's going to help them in their business, then they're going to purchase it. Or it may be a business opportunity. And they may say, yeah, I've never been interested in any business you did before, but this one, oh, wow, I love that. So you just never know what's going to hit people. So I just highly recommend that you go through the information, get your $7 system, and put that to work for you. Because again, it's not a matter of if you're going to create a list, it's a matter of when. And I can tell you this much, by the time you reach 10,000 on your list, that's like the real tipping point. I mean, it truly does become like an ATM cash machine for you there, because you are just continuing to offer new things. It's like any business that offers new things. That's why a clothing store will bring in new things this winter. They're not going to have all the summer clothes there all winter long, are they? That wouldn't make sense. They wouldn't be paying attention to your needs. But if you like the clothing at that store, their summer things, then there's a good chance you're going to like the winter things. Now, you're not going to buy everything in the store, but you're going to pick and choose. So does that make sense to you, Barry, what I'm sharing?
Oh, you're right on it, Dottie.
Okay. Well, listen, again, Barry, thank you so much for being on with me. It's always a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you all every Tuesday night here. Great to have everybody on, and thank you very much for your time. We look forward to seeing you next Tuesday evening. Thanks, everybody, whether you're in Lead Lightning Power Lead System or whether you were a guest. We hope you have a good rest of the evening. It's evening for me anyway. Wherever you are in the world, we look forward to next time. Bye for now.